are a number of ways to administer surveys and quizzes like SurveyMonkey, Google Forms, etc. But a new feature in Office 365 has the advantage of grading your quizzes for you. I went to portal.office.com and I logged in with my Office 365 credentials. And Forms is new. You might not see it yet. You might see this grade icon here. So it's not completely ready, but we can use the preview version. You might also find it here in the menu, but I don't have it showing here. But in addition to going to portal.office.com, we can go to forms.office.com. And notice it's in the preview stage. I've already made one form. Let's click New to start a new one. And I'm going to name this Quiz. We can name it whatever we like. I'll add a question. And notice the type of questions we could use. Now, if you use this only within your network, then you won't need to gather names because names will automatically be added in when the testers sign in. But because students and teachers are on a different network, you'll probably want to make your first question asking someone's name. So we'll click Text for our first question. And let's say we want the first question to be last name. We'll make it answer required. And let's click Add Question. The next one will be text. And this will be first name. Add question. And let's make the next one a quiz. And then we can add detractors. Let's say the first option will be, let's say it's the correct answer 4. And I will check that as the correct answer. We'll put some other options here. We can click Add Question. Or if we like the format of this question, we can click Duplicate here. This is our fourth question. Put some detractors in. And the last one is correct, so we'll check that as correct answer. We'll copy. There's our fourth question there. Here's our fifth question. We'll leave that detractor there. Let's leave all these detractors so we don't have to type it several times. Let's put the correct answer here. And I'll click Correct Answer. It's automatically saving as I enter information. Note the saved words here at the top right. When I'm ready to send the test, I'll click Send Form. And notice the options at the bottom. Only people in my organization. And I have the option of recording the names. Because as people log in with Office 365, their names will be recorded. But since, like I said, teachers really can't send these to students because we're on different networks, I'm going to choose anyone with a link. And notice there are other settings here. I'll let this remain. We'll collect responses. And when I'm ready, I'll click Send Form. And notice I can embed the form. I can get a QR code. Or I could just email this link. So I click once to select all of it. Then I can click Copy. And it's ready for me to paste. And before we send, let's take a look at Preview at the top right. This is how it will look on a computer. And one of the other advantages of using Forms is it's optimized for mobile as well. If we click that, this is what your students would see or your participants would see if they use the quiz on a phone. Here is the link that I sent. And if I click this link, here is the test that your users would see. I'm going to enter my information as requested. And I'm going to select the answers here. Now I'll click Submit. And it tells me how many I got right and what my score is. And you could limit this so that people can only take the test once, but I'm going to take it several times so we can see what it looks like on the other end. I entered some incorrect responses this time, and notice what it did. It told me what was incorrect, and then it told me the correct answer. This is what I answered, and this is the correct answer. Now I'm back in the forms as a teacher or the one who created the forms, and notice responses now has the number 3, means I have 3 responses. If I click that, I can see the people who took the test, and I can get charts and other information about how everyone did. Additionally, at the top right here, I can click Open in Excel, and it downloaded it for me. I'll click here to open Excel, and here are the tests, and I can perform data analysis with this information. And notice it has a date started and a date submitted, and the user didn't have to enter that information. And notice it says Responder Anonymous. If the responders had logged into an Office 365 account, it would have their name and their email address. But here are the names that people manually entered, or that I manually entered as a user. And here are the answers.